Good afternoon. This is Akashvani. I am Anubha Rohatgi with the midday news. The headlines. Election Commission withdraws permission given to Telangana government to disburse financial assistance under Rythu Bandhu scheme. Poll canvassing in full throttle for assembly elections in Telangana as campaign ends tomorrow. President Droupadi Murmu says the ports in India need to address infrastructural and operational challenges. US calls for extension of ceasefire to facilitate release of more hostages and aid to Gaza as truce between Hamas and Israel ends today. Met Department predicts heavy rain and snowfall in parts of Jammu and Kashmir, Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh today. Guru Nanak Dev Jayanti being celebrated in the country and many parts of the world. President, Vice President and Prime Minister extend greetings on the occasion. The Election Commission has withdrawn the permission given to the Telangana government to disburse financial assistance under the Rythu Bandhu scheme after a minister violated the poll code by making a public announcement about it. The Commission said that there shall be no disbursement under the scheme till the Model Code of Conduct in Telangana ceases to apply in all its forms. The poll body has observed that the Telangana minister T. Harish Rao, who is also a contesting candidate of the Bharat Rashtra Samiti, has not only violated the provisions of the Model Code of Conduct, but also violated the laid down conditions by publicizing the release under the scheme. The Commission said the minister also disturbed the level playing field in the ongoing election process. Meanwhile, in Telangana, poll canvassing is in full throttle for assembly elections as campaign ends tomorrow. The top leadership of all major political parties, BJP, Congress and the BRS, is crisscrossing different regions, seeking support for their candidates. The national leadership, besides the chief ministers of their respective party-ruled states, are taking part in the canvassing. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed a public rally in Mehboobabaad today and said that the BJP government is empowering the tribal people.
ये बीजेपी ही है जो सही मायने में आदिवासी समाज को, एसटी समाज को सशक्त कर रही है। बंजारा, गुमंतु और अर्ध गुमंतु समाज के लिए पहली बार वेलफेयर बोर्ड केंद्र की बीजेपी सरकार ने ही बनाया है.
Mr. Modi will also address a public meeting at Karimnagar and hold a roadshow in Hyderabad later this evening. BJP President JP Nadda, senior leaders Amit Shah, Anurag Thakur and Himanta Biswa Sarma, among others, will take part in the campaign. Congress star campaigner Priyanka Gandhi will campaign in Kodangal constituency. President Droupadi Murmu today expressed the hope that the Samudrayan mission, India's first manned ocean mission to explore the deep ocean, will be a great success. She said the mission will study deep sea resources and biodiversity at a depth of 6,000 meters, and the country will get success like the Chandrayaan-3. Gracing the Boita Bandhana, or the worshipping of boats ceremony at the Paradeep in Odisha, organized by the Paradeep Port Trust, the President said India has a long coastline of about 7,500 kilometers and the maritime business of the country plays a big role in world economic activities. She said Indian ports need to be equipped with better infrastructure and efficient workforce to meet different challenges in the future. She said the central government is working on the theme of ports for prosperity and ports for progress. The President also called upon youth to be job providers rather than job seekers. She said that they can shape their career in entrepreneurship and other business-related activities to make their life and that of others better. This way, the President said, the country would soon be known as Atmanirbhar Bharat. The President also virtually inaugurated a multi-modal logistic park as well as laid the foundation stones for a new reservoir and water treatment plant for the port township and a next-gen vessel traffic management and information system. In a concerted effort to raise awareness about the Government of India's transformative initiatives and ensure the saturation of its flagship programs, the Udhampur District Administration organized a comprehensive Viksit Bharat program at Panchayat Ghar of Rihambal Kharitar Panchayat. The gathering witnessed an engaging exchange of information as officers from various departments enlightened the participants about a plethora of beneficiary-oriented schemes. A solemn Hamara Sankalp Viksit Bharat pledge was also administered. Some beneficiaries shared their experiences.
मैं अपर खरदैड़ का रहने वाला हूँ। मेरा नाम राम कुमार है। मेरा मकान कच्चा था। मुझे PMRY के पैसे मिले जिससे मैंने प्लिंथ द्वारा दीवारें कर दिया। मेरा मकान पहले कच्चा था, अभी पक्का बनाया। मैं प्रधानमंत्री जी का आधे दिल से धन्यवाद करता हूँ। उन्होंने गरीबों के बारे में हर समस्या का हल ढूंढा है और हर गरीब को पक्का मकान मिला है।
मेरा नाम प्रितपाल सिंह है। मैं सरपंच चोपड़ा शाह हूँ। आज का जो ये प्रोग्राम है, ये विकसित भारत गवर्नमेंट की फ्लैगशिप एक स्कीम है, उसके तहत आज का प्रोग्राम रखा गया और सारे डिपार्टमेंट सभी ने बढ़ चढ़ के पार्टिसिपेट किया है और सभी की पार्टिसिपेशन रही है। और ये जो सरकार का ये प्रोग्राम आज यहाँ पे हम सब इकट्ठे हुए हैं, इससे बेनिफिशरीज को ये मैसेज आता है कि सरकार जो है वो डोर स्टेप पे आ रही है आपका काम करने के लिए। तो ये बहुत अच्छा प्रोग्राम है।
The Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra was launched in the rural areas of the district Samba today. The campaign commenced in 6 prominent panchayats of Badi Brahmana, Samba and Ramgarh blocks of the district. Deputy Commissioner Samba Abhishek Sharma flagged off the IEC van at Panchayat Patli, Badi Brahmana block. The inaugural program of Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra included a diverse range of activities, including special camps for people to avail various services and benefits, cultural performances, health screenings, recognition of women achievers and local sportspersons who have made the district proud. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Welcome back to the Midday News. A truce between Israel and Hamas entered its fourth and final day today. Over the first 3 days of the truce, Hamas released a total of 58 hostages in exchange for the release of 117 Palestinian prisoners. Hamas says it is seeking to extend the current 4-day pause in fighting with Israel, and Israel's Prime Minister has also said the original agreement could be extended. Under the terms of the original truce agreement, Hamas needs to release an additional 10 hostages for each additional day's pause in the fighting. More Israeli hostages and Palestinian prisoners are due to be released today on the final day of the current truce period. Meanwhile, US President Joe Biden has said the US will push to extend the pause in fighting, allowing for more hostages to be released and aid to reach Gaza. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be on a 2-day visit to Dubai, UAE from Thursday to attend the World Climate Action Summit. The summit is a high-level segment of the 28th Conference of Parties COP28 to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. COP28 is being held from tomorrow to the 12th of December under the presidency of the United Arab Emirates. The Conference of Parties to the UN Convention on Climate Change provides a unique opportunity to impart momentum for collective action towards combating the shared challenge of climate change. During COP26 in Glasgow, Prime Minister Modi had announced 5 specific targets titled Panchamrit as India's unprecedented contribution to climate action. Dozens of countries plan to push for the world's first deal to phase out carbon dioxide emitting coal, oil and gas at the Dubai meeting. Another objective of the summit is to mobilize more funds to support the world's most vulnerable nations to cope with the impact of climate change. Guru Nanak Jayanti or Guru Purab is being celebrated with religious fervour across India and the world. It marks the birth of the first Sikh Guru, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, who laid the foundation of Sikhism. This year marks the 554th birth anniversary of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. The esteemed Sikh Guru was born on the full moon day of the Kartik month in the Nanak Shahi calendar. On this day, devotees around the world offer prayers. Guru Nanak Dev was born in 1469 in the village of Talwandi in the Punjab region of present-day Pakistan, now known as Nankana Sahib. The occasion is celebrated as Prakash Parv, and on this day, Sikh communities visit Gurudwaras, engage in seva and partake in langar in the name of Guru Nanak. Kirtan is performed in Gurudwaras and the day is celebrated as Gurpurab. The birth anniversary of Guru Nanak Dev Ji is also being celebrated with religious fervour at Takht Shri Harimandir Sahib Gurudwara in Patna Sahib. President Droupadi Murmu, Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar and Prime Minister Narendra Modi have extended their greetings to the people on the auspicious occasion of the Prakash Purab of Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji. President Droupadi Murmu in her message said that the teachings of Guru Nanak Dev Ji emphasize the values of equality and selfless service. She said, Guru Nanak Dev Ji believed that service to humanity is service to God, and he inspired people to follow the values of love, peace and compassion. The President appealed to the people to follow the teachings of Guru Nanak Dev Ji and dedicate themselves to the cause of equality, brotherhood and harmony. The Vice President, in a social media post, said that Guru Nanak Dev's teachings deeply resonate with humanity, emphasizing on unity, equality, kindness and selfless service. The Prime Minister, in a social media post, said that the emphasis of Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji on serving others and furthering brotherhood give strength to millions around the world. Mr. Modi had also paid tributes to him during his Mann Ki Baat program, saying that Guru Nanak Dev Ji's messages are inspiring and relevant even today. In Sri Lanka, the cultural arm of High Commission of India's Swami Vivekanand Cultural Centre organised Kirtan on the occasion of the birth anniversary of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Members of the Indian community and officials from the High Commission participated in the Kirtan organised as part of the celebration of Prakash Parv. In Bihar, hundreds of thousands of devotees took holy bath in Ganga, Gandak, Kosi, Mahananda and other rivers on the occasion of Kartik Purnima today. In the capital city Patna, a large number of devotees are offering prayers after the holy dip and performing rituals of dan to needy persons. The famous fair of Harihar Kshetra Sonpur Mela has been organized on Kartik Purnima. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has greeted the nation on the auspicious occasion of Kartik Purnima and Dev Deepavali. He wished that the holy occasion brings a new enthusiasm in everyone's life. The India Meteorological Department IMD has predicted rainfall, snowfall, lightning and hailstorms in parts of Jammu and Kashmir, Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh today, as active western disturbance is expected to move eastwards. Talking to Akashvani News, Director General of Meteorology, Dr. Mrityunjay Mohapatra said parts of Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh, as well as the Vidarbha region of Maharashtra, are also expected to receive rainfall, hailstorms and lightning. He added that as the intensity weakens, the weather is expected to be more moderate in parts of northern and central India.
There has been large-scale thunderstorm activity and rainfall activity over northeast India and central India. Especially, there has been heavy rainfall activity for 4 states, including Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, and Maharashtra. Today also, we are expecting rainfall activity or snowfall activity over the western Himalayan region, especially Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, and also rain and thunderstorms accompanied with lightning, strong gusty wind, 30 to 40 km per hour, and isolated hailstorms likely over Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, East MP, and Central MP. From tomorrow, the activity will decrease and weather will improve.
The 42nd India International Trade Fair will conclude at Pragati Maidan in New Delhi this evening. The fair began on the 14th of this month. Over 3,000 exhibitors from both India and abroad are participating in the fair, displaying a range of products. This year, Bihar and Kerala are the partner states, while Delhi, Jammu and Kashmir, Jharkhand, Maharashtra and Uttar Pradesh are the focus states. Entry to the fair is free for Divyang and senior citizens. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Election Commission withdraws permission given to Telangana government to disburse financial assistance under Rythu Bandhu scheme. Poll canvassing in full throttle for assembly elections in Telangana as campaign ends tomorrow. President Droupadi Murmu says the ports in India need to address infrastructural and operational challenges. US calls for extension of ceasefire to facilitate release of more hostages and aid to Gaza as truce between Hamas and Israel ends today. Met Department predicts heavy rain and snowfall in parts of Jammu and Kashmir, Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh today. Guru Nanak Dev Jayanti being celebrated in country and many parts of the world. President, Vice President and Prime Minister extend greetings on the occasion. And with that, we end the midday news.